Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again with my scarecrow outfit for the month of Halloween. Yeah! So we have just finished listening to Esbern tell us about Aldone's Wall. We've gotten all the dragon armor stuff that we can get here, and Dragon's Bane. Those are the unique items. I'm going to come back and do a video of a few of those, so that's kind of like what I do. But anyway, we're going to go take the quick way out, which is basically go back upstairs here. I believe it does make a marker on the top, but we'll find out here in a second. It may not. I thought it did, but I could be wrong. I've done the main quest line several times, but I don't do it all the time. So we need to get back to Esbern, and he's all the way over here on the High Rothgar. So we got to go, or not Esbern, we got to get back to Arngir. So we got a trip to make. Okay, with this being the case, I think we can look for an easy way to get out. I don't think there is. I think because I'm in survival mode and I can't fast travel, I'm thinking old school, just going back my old way, but I think I do need to go out to get back to my horse and ride back to the carriage. I think I might die jumping down the cliff there, so. We got everything else we can carry, we are out of here. Bye-bye, Delphine. Sometimes I feel the group, but I don't think it's actually necessary to meet the objective of getting them here, so. Sorry, I just forgot how exceedingly dark it is in here. Crazy dark time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I thought I had my game pretty dark, but this really makes it where it's impossible to see if you're not careful. Now we own this area. I don't think it repopulates. It could. I don't think it repopulates inside here. If it does, you just gotta fight your way in and out. It's kind of messed up. But it happens sometimes. I might as well grab this stuff on the way out, especially if it's not anything like super. Looking actually for salt pile if we got it. I don't really need a whole bunch of apples and everything like that, but I would like some salt pile if I can find it. I'm chilly in here. That's funny. That's really funny. I'm chilly in here of all places. I really like this hat, flat-rimmed hat. If I had one that didn't have the mask to it, I would really appreciate it. But everything's got a mask to it. Since I added this, there's all these special arrows. Who the heck was that? And why was he coming running up on me? No idea. Maybe I'm the juicy target. Actually, let me eat something. Maybe that's why it's kind of like a darkish red color. There we go. That clears it up. I don't know if I'm going to have to bop my way back into Markarth, though. That's one thing I don't know. You're stupid.
That's your last request, fool.
It's your last request, my ass. Well, I'm going to be right back. Let me pause before I come back. I wanted to stop and pause and get a kind of break before trying to get back into the city in case there's more of these freaking bad guys out here trying to take advantage of a trooper trying to come back. Okay.
Problems for the guards go away. Done.
I must have killed a guard escaping, or hit a guard or two escaping. I don't know why they're called special arrows. I've seen some, I don't think they're that special. Well, I think the specials is the damage. I think they're a little higher damage. Like that Force 1 Arrow 1 was 7 and the other was 9, I think. I think that's what makes them special. Yeah, your special arrows go 30. I'd have to check another Daedric arrow. But Forsworn, these are 7 and the special arrows are 9. So that could be an indication of what they are. They just be a little bit higher. A bunch of stuff I need to drop off though. I think I had to pay 250 gold, but if I get back some of that, little recomp there. I didn't have to fight anybody on the way back in though. So let's get the Hearthfire. I know since I installed this mod, there's a lot more cards at the gate too. Here we go. Kill a little here, sleep.
Oh, where do you want to go?
Little white run.
Run and back, and we'll be off.
The reason I'm going to white run is that's close to two of my houses, either Lakeview, which got both of those. I can get the ivory stick from there. I'll just go and run out here. I saw that thing coming. Oh, freaking, I didn't see that fucker. I gotta try and get back up. You suck. Too late, fucker. I'm lucky I got a shot off, man. They freaking do hit you quick. If you don't get a shot off on them, you may be stuck for a minute. I'm getting a little better at it though. At first, when I first got here, I was getting my ass ripped. Last year was the worst. I mean, I started starting at first level, even on novice, I was getting my butt kicked. I was just like, okay, skip it, I'm tired. I do not recommend it under 50th level though, if you get this mod. It's definitely something to have at higher levels if you don't feel like Skyrim is enough of a challenge. Add the horror over Skyrim. Take the challenge. Is that somebody's freaking... Yeah, I always want to make sure you check your surroundings. It makes you a lot more apprehensive, actually. I put the description on the other one, the other channel that I keep. It's the same channel, but I got several games running. This is one that is, the one is the mod versions. Dealing with Danger is the main one I started this with, because there's so much to it, so vast. And this one actually is the same way. It's very broad. There's something in every quest line now that is different. to include there's new NPCs. I think I might go grab one of those just to have one running around. So I'll back up somebody to give a bunch of stabs to, just so I got backup in case I get freaking knocked down. I got somebody else to rely on or help. I've been running around without any. Now it looks like I got freaking white wolves in my freaking ale. Who's this? Oh, that's a spider. Oh hell. I killed Nadia's stone arm. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. Sorry guys. Oh shoot. It didn't save when I got to, when I took the thing. What the heck? Okay. Sorry, I'll be right back. Let me get her back again. I didn't want to kill her. Yeah, I'm almost back. Hold on. Yeah, just over the hill here. Let me get back and see if anybody's attacking. Let the white run guards handle their business. I think this actually is an important lesson as far as the game. Grab mods that make it extremely hard, way more than you experience the first time. Because let's face it, Skyrim's not super hard to beat. Making it legendary in survival mode does make it a challenge, but I think some other things like the total anticipation, expectation of like violence when you don't expect it, or just that it could come from anywhere. It's got me freaking running in circles, looking over my shoulder while I'm freaking getting to my house. You just don't know. All it takes is one creature to knock you down. I did find one thing though in the mod for Beyond Reach. Beyond Reach has a set of armor that has a reflect damage back at the let me hit him with something less that doesn't hurt her. I killed her with my freaking blast last time. This little fucking roach now, if it freaking knocks me down, I'll be pissed. And me trying to aim at it, you see him knock her down? There, Nadia, saved your ass. You know I don't like you. Okay, let's get up to Iverstead.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Makes it a lot faster when you've got these points that you can get other places. Last year when my main character did the Civil War, I had a Stormcloak character doing the Civil War also, but she didn't have the houses built yet, so it was just so much slower her trying to travel in legendary survival mode that she didn't come near to finishing in the same amount of time. And mostly it was that I would run to a house and quickly take a carry to wherever I needed to be versus going and finding a spot. You know what I mean? dagger's good and all, but elemental bolt is actually necessary at this level in this freaking engagement level for my game. I'm about to get really cold too. All these guys are way faster too. I don't know if you guys noticed that they're freaking moving. When they're coming at you, they are freaking moving. So it's not just like really short burst. It's like they're coming at you. So like I said, there's everything is hiding, looking around for things that may try and jump you and eat you. Especially because it only takes like one wolf to freaking spoil your day. Somebody posted a thing yesterday asking what's your one go-to all-time game that you always go back to. I like Skyrim. You know, it's a playground, it's big sandbox, but I mean, just look at the adventures and the mods you can add to change the experience. You know, it just makes sense. You know, and besides, actually, you know, I'm retired, but I spent my life in law enforcement carrying guns, so playing shooting games is not as much fun as fantasy. I'd much rather have a fantasy game than Call of Duty. And I played Call of Duty. I was like, when I first started gaming, I became like at 28th level in like 3 days. My son was playing the game, but he had never completed the missions. So I completed all the missions in 100% of his game, which gave him some stuff he didn't even have, because all he did, him and his friends used to get in just and blow up zombies. That's all they would do. Him and my girls, that's all they would do, is blow up zombies. Him not as much as my girl. My daughters used to do more, but they would just blow up zombies like all night long. That's like, holy crap. You guys haven't even finished the main quest. I'm a completionist though. I just retired and my son left the game on. When I saw it was on, and I saw he didn't have all his trophies finished, I was like, okay. I already had a job just waiting to start, so a few days, some hours to kill, so I started shooting people. Which was fun, but like I said, it was kind of too close hat to my life of work. So it's much more relaxing to me to play a game with magic and spells and all that. I still love guns. I'm a kind of a gun nut. I'm not a over nut though. I live life kind of like what I do in the game. Actually, I've got a gun for each ammunition type that I usually carry right now. So I think that makes more sense than having like 30 guns that all shoot the same damn caliber. Never made a lot of sense to me. I had a friend like that. He had like 15 9mm. Dude, that's just straight up overkill for no reason. Like a recent gun I had was a 45 410 shotgun gun, so it's got 2 different rounds that can shoot out of it. Tell you what's getting cold up here though. But that's kind of like a semi-survivalist method. You know, keep what you need versus having just a bunch of everything. It also gives me the option if I ever do need to switch up. Like if I run out of ammo for one thing, I've always got options of other ammo I may find. Okay, I'm getting too cold up here. Let me go ahead and suck down some hot food. I used to not carry hot food, but I have been lately just because I knew in survival mode, plus also in this mode, I knew that would become a factor. And I grabbed some torches as well. I really love this hat. I wish it didn't have a mask. This hat alone is just pretty much killer. It kind of actually fits better in my steampunk version of Skyrim. I know this is the horror version. I've also got a steampunk version of Skyrim. It's just basically you have a bunch of steampunk mods, and then I add, like, depending on my character play styles, what weapons and things like that I carry. Steampunk would actually make sense in this darkened, horror-filled Skyrim because honestly, it's the same thing. I mean, you're just making it just a truly horrific experience, but also having like the different time period, like weapons and things like that, flintlock rifles and stuff would also be fun as well. You gotta change out your torch every once in a while just to make sure that you don't run out. We'll see. I'm actually probably going to play my other games as well because I've got other channels that I haven't filled all the videos out for them. Right now I want to finish what I'm doing with this though, the horrible Skyrim and dealing with danger. I'm going to finish those. After I finish those, I may pull away where I start doing videos just of my other games that I have and how I play them, so people can see how I play them. I know some people are like, that's no longer Skyrim. But, you know, it just depends on if you build everything kind of the same way around things. It doesn't make it wrong either. Like my tropical Skyrim, for example, I have tropical Skyrim game, but I've also got a bunch of pirate mods for it. So because I figure if it's tropical, it's not the same world. It's no longer Skyrim to me either. But it should have more pirates and things like that, of that nature. Okay, now let's argue with Arngeir. He's going to get mad because he doesn't want us to learn to shout.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Wait. Oh. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Mage to be used for their own purposes? No, of course. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I will be tempted. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. Never have. No, I cannot teach you to. words of power are unmounted. We do not regret this one. Dragonland holds no place within the way of the horseman. Only Pasternak, the master of our order, can answer that question. Is he so true? You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions of only Pasternak. He is our leader, surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the horse. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders, being allowed to see him with great liberty. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to path.
Okay, he's going to teach me a way to answer Parthenax. But before he does that, yes, I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. Because it's great that I'm going to go see Parthenax, but I know getting up on that mountain is no freaking treat. So I need to be able to survive to get up there. Also, I completed Run Clear Sky Shout, which is funny. I'm even outside. Go up here to these guys. Final gift. Clear skies. I don't even have them all filled out. I'm going to pick certain ones. I got a bunch of souls though. I got 37 dragon souls. Get my spell back for fighting. No matter what, I still have to be able to fight.
Go!
This is where you can get cold too. That's another reason I got a ton of freaking hot food. Because it gets cold up here in survival mode. You've got to be aware of that. If you don't aware of that, you will not make it up here. And actually also being able to camp actually is also a thing. And I don't think I have a camp set, but we'll see. I can check. I don't think I have a camp set. No, I do not. There are dangers up here as well. You can freeze to death and die up here if you don't watch it. Trying to talk, because Peppermint is so slow in talking that you can really, especially in survival mode, you can get taken out trying to talk to him. So always make a camp and eat warm before you actually do fight anybody. You can already see how cold I'm getting. In the case, we can put a torch out. That'll increase my warmth. I'll eat some food before I do any fighting or anything.
I held Tilbach with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Gren, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, elders speaks first. Hear my tune, feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahki. I have spoken. The Rosmulan waits.
Right breath. Oh, I've got these. Okay.
Understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova.
I'm going to be shouting him.
Yes, Saucedo Rothmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
See how long he takes. Look at his hot food.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I have expected you, Broda. You would not come all this way for Tilbach with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
see how long he talks. If you're not paying attention, you could die listening to this fool.
Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Process. Now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monarchy? What you name throat of the world? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Fake news, Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
See, talking to him, you burned out my torch.
The Dragonborn shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Ulag Unslag. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Maybe. I knew better. Teed O Amativ, time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Teed Krent. Time. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here, to the teeth with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. You have. There is no question. You are. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. You cannot miss the signs.
You see how much time he took to freaking breathe? If you're low level, you will run out of food, literally. I kid you not. It's freaking crazy how much time he took. Okay, let's make a save right now, just in case I do run out of time.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Creep Wolf Hungry. Die now in vain.
goes in. Yahweh has no rise to our challenge. The all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alvin hang back? He staked everything in his plan for his old man. He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us even now?
We played him well. Four of his kin have fallen to my blade alone.
But none have yet stood against Aldo and himself. From sword, here.
They did not have Dragonborn. Once we bring him down, I promise. I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like the lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll. No, dear. We agreed not to use it. I never agreed. You are right. We are not able to deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches. Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
There we go. 1, 2, and 3.
If I die this Skyrim will be free.
She does a lot of shit. She keeps getting knocked down.
Yes, the world eater is gone. But the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Too bad I didn't die doing that. Now I did look at how much health I did lose for cold damage though. You can see that right there. Here it comes. Put Arnell out first. There we go. Come on.
You are too late, Alduin. Nobody else. Use Dragonland if you know it.
See how quick I'm going down in freaking warmth. Here we go, Dragon. Big game on the ground. Now I have to bomb the fucking fuck out of him. Come back here, fucker. He keeps avoiding me trying to get you killed over here. Choose to talk to Park next, Edwin or Argeir. I'm not talking to Edwin. Now, if you haven't completed the Civil War, you will have to talk to them because they won't go. You can't go forward without catching a dragon.
Your Zoom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Zoom since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I make meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Fine, and Yol. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Arkmora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Okay. Eternal Spirit. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, you.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
I think it's Yol is
In
fire.
your tongue, the word simply means fire.
That's what I want.
Is the, think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Arkmora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Look through.
Okay, now I have to get back down. So we're right about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and finish here, and then we'll get back down next time. So now we've gotten to where we're going to move next, straight to get the dragon trap at High Rock at Whiterun. So that's what we'll be doing next time. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We have now defeated Outlaw for the first time. More to come. You guys have a good night out there. Bye.